Welcome back to our series on maritime safety. Today, we're diving deep into a critical topic, search and rescue, or SAR, procedures, specifically focusing on standardized search patterns. This is essential knowledge for any mariner, because when a person goes overboard and their position is uncertain, every second counts. Let's imagine a situation where it's been more than 30 minutes since you lost sight of the casualty. The uncertainty is high, and a systematic approach is your best bet for a successful recovery. This is where the International Aeronautical and Maritime Search and Rescue Manual, or SAR, comes in. It provides standardized patterns to ensure you cover the search area effectively. First up, we have the expanding square search, also known as the SS pattern. This is your go-to method when you have a reasonably good idea of the casualty's known position, but there's still a degree of uncertainty. Think of it as a starting point. Your vessel begins at this estimated position and then sails a pattern of every expanding squares. You'll turn 90 degrees at regular intervals, increasing the length of each leg of the search. This method allows a single vessel to methodically search outwards from the most probable location, ensuring you don't miss any nearby areas. It's systematic, it's thorough, and it's designed for one vessel operating alone. You start small and spiral outwards, maximizing your chances of a quick find if your initial position estimate was close. Next, let's talk about the sector search, or VS pattern. This one is different. It's best used when the search area is relatively small and you have high confidence in the last known position. For example, if the person went overboard in calm conditions and you were able to mark the position almost immediately, but then lost sight. In a sector search, your vessel returns to the last known position, or datum point, after each leg. You'll search out on a specific course for a set distance, then turn 120 degrees to starboard, search back towards the datum point, and repeat. This creates a pattern that looks like slices of a pie. It's extremely thorough for a small, concentrated area and is often used by aircraft as well. The key here is the high reliability of your starting point. It's an intensive search of a very specific zone. Now, what if the search area is vast? That's when the parallel track search, or PS pattern, becomes invaluable. This pattern is designed to cover large rectangular areas and is most effective when multiple vessels or aircraft are involved in the search. The search units proceed on parallel tracks, spaced out to ensure visual or radar coverage overlaps slightly. The first leg is typically conducted in the direction of the expected drift. At the end of each leg, all units make a turn together and proceed on a reciprocal course, effectively mowing the lawn over the search area. This coordinated effort allows a massive amount of water to be covered quickly and efficiently. It requires excellent communication and coordination between all participating SAR units, but for a wide area search, it's the gold standard. We also can't forget the shoreline search. This is exactly what it sounds like and is crucial if there's a possibility the casualty has drifted towards land, a reef, or any coastal obstruction. Currents and wind can easily push a person in a water towards the shore. In this scenario, a vessel would patrol along the coastline, paying close attention to eddies, coves, and any areas where a person might have washed ashore or become entangled. This is often done in conjunction with land-based search parties and is a critical step when the search area borders any landmass. You have to consider all possibilities, and the shoreline is a major one. Beyond executing the search patterns, your vessel might be called upon to take on a bigger role. If you're the first or most capable vessel on the scene, the Maritime Rescue Coordination Center, or MRCC, might designate you as the on-scene coordinator, or OSC. This is a huge responsibility. As OSC, you are in charge of coordinating the actions of all search units on scene. This means your communication systems must be flawless. You need to maintain a constant watch on VHF channel 16, be ready to use your digital selective calling, or DSC, and monitor all GNDSS frequencies. You become the central hub of the entire operation, relaying information, assigning search areas to other vessels, and reporting progress back to the MRCC. To effectively guide other SAR units, especially aircraft like helicopters, you need to make your vessel as visible as possible. This is where signaling devices come in. You should be prepared to deploy signal flares, especially at night, to pinpoint your location. During the day, orange smoke buoys are incredibly effective. They release a large plume of brightly colored smoke that is visible for miles and also gives pilots a clear indication of wind direction and speed at the surface, which is vital information for their approach and rescue operations. Your job is to be a beacon, guiding help to the right spot. Now for the best case scenario. You've located the casualty. The search is over, but the rescue has just begun. This is the recovery phase, and it requires just as much skill and caution. The first rule is to approach the person in the water carefully. You want to approach from the leeward side, meaning the side sheltered from the wind. This does two things. It prevents your vessel from being blown on top of the person, and it creates a calmer patch of water, a slick, making the recovery easier and safer. Approach slowly and with extreme care. Stop your vessel a short distance away to assess the situation before making the final approach. If your ship is equipped with a rescue boat and the sea conditions are safe to launch it, this is often the most effective method for recovery. A smaller, more maneuverable boat can get to the person quickly without the risk posed by the much larger ship. The rescue boat crew is specifically trained for this task and can get hands-on with the casualty much more easily. However, the decision to launch must be based on a careful risk assessment. If the seas are too rough, launching the boat could create another emergency. If you are recovering the person directly onto the main vessel, you'll need specialized equipment. Things like a Jason's cradle, which is a type of scramble net with rigid rungs, can be deployed over the side. This allows a conscious or semi-conscious person to climb aboard, or for rescuers to more easily handle an incapacitated person. Scramble nets and simple lifelines are also crucial tools. The goal is to get the person out of the water and onto the deck as quickly and safely as possible, minimizing further injury or exhaustion. Once the casualty is safely back on board, the medical response kicks in immediately. Assume the person is suffering from hypothermia. Even in relatively warm water, the body loses heat much faster than in air. They will also likely be exhausted and possibly in shock. You must have your medical team or first aid providers ready. They need to be prepared to treat not just hypothermia, but also potential trauma from the fall or from being in the water. Getting them warm, dry, and assessing their condition is the immediate priority. Finally, after the emergency is over and the person is receiving care, the process isn't finished. It's vital to conduct a post-recovery debrief with the entire crew. What went right? What went wrong? What could be improved for next time? This is a learning opportunity to make your crew and your vessel safer. Detailed documentation of the entire incident, from the moment the person went overboard to the completion of the rescue, is also required. This report is crucial for company records, official investigations, and for sharing lessons learned across the maritime industry. Mastering these SAR patterns and procedures can literally be the difference between life and death. It's about being prepared, being systematic, and working as a team. Thanks for watching, and remember to drill these procedures regularly. Stay safe out there. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more maritime safety content, and hit that notification bell.